420 news or information.
Let's go.
The House approves a federal marijuana legalization bill for the second time in history. And it's kind of like, ooh, yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome to think about. But then I have to be like, I don't trust the government. And it kind of makes me wonder, why is it the second time? What happened the first time? So I think what this is, right? Since, a certain party that is in charge right now is kind of not doing all that well. They use this as like a ploy to get people to vote for them. Because... Do you know? I think this happened. Oh yeah, on April 1st of this year. Yes. So I was saying that because I don't trust these folks. This is the second time they did it, and the reason that now, okay. So my view on the whole weed legalization thing, right, is I honestly don't believe that it should be legalized. Why? Hold on. Is because I believe they should actually take all of the laws away from weed instead of legalizing it and being like, nah, we're gonna regulate it. They should just take away all of the weed laws and just let weed be like it's
because
a plant.
Right now I feel like they just spoon feeding us. It's like decriminalization. Like, we ain't going to jail for it, but you still gonna
get in trouble
for it. I'm still gonna have a fine or some shit like that.
Yeah. So
legalizing it ain't really too. I want to legalize only so they can stop fucking with us. But I don't want them to start fucking with the marijuana.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So you lived in California, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever like get a weed card? Did you ever do that?
Yeah, when I first moved there, actually, I had to have one at first, but then like it became
eventually,
legal,
yeah,
like, a couple months later.
Yeah, so that's what happened when I moved there also, and when I went there and I got my card, they said if you have this card, you cannot own a gun. And I was like, "Oh, why? What?
Well,
why is that a thing?"
Though, about Cali, their gun laws are already strict.
Yeah, they're very strict.
You actually really can't have one anyway.
Exactly.
So
now that's kind of why that's my thing is like, okay, so if California is going to do this, and then because then the whole federal government's going to try to do it. If the federal government is going to try to do it, then they're potentially going to have some kind of thing within that bill that says, if you have weed, we're not going to bother you if you have weed, but some other thing, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have something that's going to restrict you in some other way.
Now, what's crazy?
California,
they be legalizing it, right? But they still got a mean ally on the dispensary, especially like the in the cut ones, the ones that they not a building, they just like a house or something. Small business, like the small business marijuana shops. They be so heavy on them. Like this one lady, she had the right amount of plants and everything you're supposed to have, right? But because they didn't know that one plant produces like so much pounds, they went and chopped all her shit.
Yes.
Like chopped all her shit and for it to be right.
Yes.
So now she going through this whole lawsuit and all this shit. I'm like, because y'all didn't know?
Right.
But that's what that legalization shit is. Why legalize it but still keep an eye on the ones that actually want to do this? That shit bothers the fuck out me.
That's what he's
I don't
saying.
understand.
And I like his point. Instead of legalizing it,
they need to do that.
Just get rid of the laws.
Because that shit is stupid.
Treat it
We
like
can only have
like
7
carrots.
plants.
Take it out of the government. Like,
But the
as
only
a
issue
house,
about that, though,
they
for
don't
real,
even
as a
mention
parent, now, the only issue about that is
You saying kids?
They're worried about kids. But here's my thing. You can regulate what your kids watch on TV. You regulate what they eat every day. So if you ain't watching your kid, that's on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kids can't drink till they're 21.
Yeah, that's my thing. So there are already laws where kids aren't allowed to have mind-altering substances until a certain age.
Right.
So that kind of already covers that whole
cigarette
thing.
until
So
you're
all they
like
have to do is
18,
just
That shit
leave
just
the
changed.
leave
Everything
the plant
changed
alone.
to
You know what I'm
21.
saying?
So are you saying would the plant be
Right.
covered under? That's the question, because when you're saying make it illegal, is it covered under that or not?
It'll just be like a mind-altering substance. So any substance that alters your mind, like at all. You know what I'm saying? So weed, alcohol. So if it alters your mind, then you're too young to use it. Once you're old enough, then it's whatever. You could do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think about all drugs the same way. It's like maybe shrooms and then weed. Just let
That's
it be.
it.
Just
what
let
I'm
it
saying
be.
is, I think that's what makes it the difference
Right.
between making it legal and just not regulated at all. It's
So
the
if
fact
you
that we
got
have
caught
to
with
put it
shrooms if you got caught with shrooms, is that the same like punishment for having marijuana?
I don't think it is. I think there's something else.
So, cause I ain't never really heard nobody getting caught with anything other than marijuana and coke or heroin.
Right.
But like, if somebody got caught with like a bag of shrooms or some shit,
I don't know. That's a good question.
Right?
I ain't never heard that. Oh, I went to jail because I had a bag of shrooms.
What if it's because like, how do you tell what the shrooms are? How do you know?
Right, because if you telling me that this marijuana ain't for my food,
right, exactly,
then you got me fucked up. I will put. We make edibles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you see some shrooms right there, they're gonna look right. Oh, that's just mushrooms. Boom. Right. You know what I mean? But you see this bag of weed. How you know they ain't the same? Nigga, they beside each other. I want this in my brownies, cupcakes, you know, my steak.
Just like some parsley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy to me. That shit is weird. I ain't never heard nobody get caught with shrooms.
Not
You're right. Dang.
Ever.
You pointed it out. I'm just
You're right. You never
ever
never heard it.
because they look at it, and I know cops done seen people with it.
Yeah,
I know it. They just look at it as
you just got a little baggie of mushrooms. That's all it is.
Like, what do you get charged with if you get caught with shrooms?
Don't ever. That's why I say if I got marijuana, I'm gonna tell you it's for edibles. It's for my diet.
It's for my sleep.
So this is right. Like y'all tripping. But shrooms give you the same effect.
Right, pretty much. Now, you know, this bill was brought about on April 1st, which kind of made me think it was like an April Fool's joke.
Yeah.
But like the real joke is that in a freaking fucking Washington, D.C., right?
What?
Yes. They overrode the law that everybody voted on to make it legal. And they made it illegal. And Congress was like, nah, we're just going to make it illegal now.
So in
democracy,
DC,
right?
Right.
That's democracy, right?
This is
Democracy, yeah.
So in DC, it's illegal, but legal.
So they let everybody vote on it. You know how it was legal for everybody in DC to have, you know.
What was the point of having
And then they were like,
I'm gonna tell you what the problem was. Everybody would start smoking in front of that White House.
no. So this
They got tired of that. Y'all ain't gonna keep coming here and smoking in front of here.
So the thing is, right?
Snoop.
The way that they snuck this in there is that the $1.5 trillion bill that they just passed like a few weeks ago or whatever, they kind of snuck that in there, and then when they passed the bill, that was in there.
Congress can look.
Yeah, they kind of snuck it in there. So when they write bills and then they're like, it's the everybody's gonna have a nice time bill. And then they're like, oh, we're going to have a nice time. But then they sneak some shit in there that you don't know because you just hear everybody's going to have a nice time bill and you think that's what it's going to be. And then it's like, psych, bitch, you're not going to be able to have a nice time anymore.
Damn.
So
that's
that political shit that you're like, what the fuck?
I ain't. Yeah,
what the fuck?
That's why I don't be trust. Even when they do legalize it, I'm not going to trust it.
You again.
Fuck what? No, just kidding.
Man, they need to go ahead and just let us smoke, man.
Right.
Sorry.
That's it.
Right.
Sorry. I'm gonna say this, and I've been wanting to say this on camera for a long time. I'm not listening to no government that at some point said I'm supposed to be a slave.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
I should listen to nothing else you have to say.
You told me I had to listen to you to clean up your mess because you didn't want to. What?
Like, y'all wrote
And you don't want me to smoke weed? Man, that's stressful as hell. That's stressful as hell.
Trying to make you stress, right?
It's stressful as hell,
Feels
man.
like.
Me stressed out.
So I have another one. This one was Travis's thing, but he kind of gave me the gist of this. So this right here. This is a lot. So I'm gonna just read the thing first. Cannabis induced hypodopaminergic anhedonia and cognitive decline in humans, embracing putative induction of dopamine homeostasis. All right.
That is a mouthful.
That is a mouthful as a mother sucker. Right?
Jesus.
That's how you know that whatever the fuck they talking about is something that
it's gonna be
somebody put in that
right.
shit. Leave marijuana alone.
Right.
Let the shit grow. It's a flower.
Right.
We're gonna put some of this
What
in
the hell
there.
is this about?
So he Travis sent this thing. He said that this basically says that when people who start smoking at a young age, right, you know, as they grow and they keep smoking and the potency of the weed gets higher, I guess, you know, stronger. It kind of messes with their cognitive ability and makes them like messes with their mind and stuff, so it makes them harder to think. But I think what he was telling me is that it's basically the stronger the stuff is, the more it messes with your brain. So like things like dabs and all those like high THC content things, those are like really like get to you. But like the plant, of course it's got the THC, but it's not as concentrated as those very strong things.
That's the purest of the THC though. The dabs, right. That's what you want to smoke.
But see,
that's what you want to intake. You know what I'm saying? You don't.
Yeah. When you start
this right here, you don't want to take this. The flower is cool, but the dabs, like the oils and stuff like that, that's like best way to.
But see, the paper, this actual topic is more so about starting that at an early age.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. Now, I don't think kids.
I think around around high school, probably like 16 is a good age. But then again, kids ain't that mature enough to handle weed. Not for school. Not to say I'm gonna smoke before school, like handle what I gotta do and go. So I kind of agree with the whole weight.
We know adults who can't. So,
right. I kind of agree with this. Not for kids.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
So like, for me, though,
we all had to.
My first experience with the plant was when I was 21. So I didn't do anything when I was in school.
When I was like 16.
Damn. Yeah, I started smoking at 20.
Your brains aren't all the way developed.
Yeah, they're not.
So like on some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's about like alcohol.
I think you should wait.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So when you start really early,
I will admit I didn't wait on purpose. I wasn't trying to wait, but it just happened.
I played ball, so I didn't smoke until I got out of high school. Like I started smoking at 20. I played ball up until this day. That's why I'm hurt right now. So, but I feel like if I was smoking in high school, I probably would have been better, but that's just off of who I am, like my character. But nah, I think they should wait till about college to where because college is on you. Teachers don't give a damn if you.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? Them professors don't give a damn.
That's why I had to leave
at all. Like if you walk out, if you get up and walk out,
they'll be like, okay, you better make sure you do your homework.
Yeah, make sure you follow. Do your shit.
If they say that, whatever.
Right? If they say that, they just look at you, walk. All right, go.
Yeah.
That's why I say like.
So I think
that's if you really want to focus and all that shit. If you claim I smoke weed to focus to get right there, then wait till college because that's when you really need it. Because they don't care about you in college.
Right.
You're trying different things.
They don't care about you in college.
You're becoming a young adult in college anyway. You're trying different things.
It always affects people differently too.
Kids, I feel that. I don't think kids should damn.
Because I know for me, it's like for right when I like the first few hits, I'm like super like into whatever it is I'm doing. I'm like, yeah, like whatever. But then as it goes down, it's like, okay, sleep time. And I'm just out. But like at the beginning, I'm just like,
you need sativa, bro. You need sativa. The indica have you thinking that I'm high, I could do this. Nah, it's like coffee. That shit like coffee. You good for a little bit.
You're like the first person that I've met who is like actually knows the difference between sativa and indica, and then there's the hybrid.
Yeah, I love hybrids, bro. That's my
sativa is
I'm a sativa person.
I like my hybrids that are more sativa based.
Yeah, I'm a sativa person.
Sativa all day, baby.
But I have my times where I want the indica though.
I do what?
Don't you grow?
What?
No, we don't do that.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that.
What are you talking about, Spoos? I know a lot of things, but I don't know
with the juice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oops. That's what you have suggested.
Yeah, back when I lived in California, I was doing a lot of stuff back there, Anyways, on next topic.
Next topic.